So we have our hydroponics tub, only this is a similar version, but it's under the bed tub. And we have our fish tank, and this is more like a horse watering trough with fish and plants in it. This is what I use at school, but I also have a fish tank in my classroom that I use for the same thing. This is just a larger size of both. So the lid is all set to go from the hydroponics. The very first step would be to drill yourself a hole in the base with your hole saw, and it's going to be your 2-inch hole saw here, and you're going to drill your hole. And I, to put a little reinforcement, have a piece of plywood with a hole drilled inside of that as well. I like to make it easier and have it drain right directly below, so I slide this a little bit over top of it. You can do the side-by-side method. If you wanted to put them side by side, you would need to elevate your hydroponics. You'd need this elbow, and then you'd need a larger piece of PVC pipe that would go into here so that it would drain into the fish aquarium. So I already have my hole pre-drilled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the gasket in there, and the bottom, it just screws into place. The next step is to take your coupling and screw it into your double-threaded gasket. And I cut a small piece of PVC pipe to place into my coupling, and this area acts as your drain. So the water level is going to be as high as your drain is. When you put your lids on and you have your baskets hanging in here, you want to make sure that the drain is not too high so that the plants are sitting in water, and not too low so that the plants can't reach the water, but kind of even with the basket's base. So when we put our neti pots in here, you want the water to just touch the base of the neti pot where the coconut fiber plug is. And the next step would be to take your pond pump, which is over here, and it is shut off, and you have an adapter in your, when you purchase it, where you're going to attach your garden hose. And then if you look over here, in the lid of the tub, I've drilled another smaller hole for the other end of the garden hose to fit into. So when you turn it on, water is being pumped from the fish aquarium back into the hydroponics area, and then the drain allows the water from here to drain back into the fish aquarium. The last thing that I want to mention is that the lighting can be purchased at a local hardware store, and it's fluorescent lights. Just make sure that you get the aquarium or the daytime fluorescent lights, bulbs to screw in there. And I made a stand out of PVC pipe, elbows you can see here and here, and you can place, and I don't have all of this, you can place the stand right on top of your unit, and it will provide light for your seedlings. You can adjust the size. If I didn't have these cabinets here, and in my classroom I don't have the cabinets there, I have different size PVC piping so that I can adjust the height of the light. I can move it up or down. Another option is this clip light, but again, you're going to want to get the lights that are recommended in the directions, and then they can clip into place and shine on your plants that are growing in here.